Welcome back to Houston Life. Can you believe it's still January? I mean, we're at the end, but with it being a new year, hair trends are booming right now, one of which is gray blending. It's a technique that blends gray color with your natural hair tone.
I'm so glad we are tackling this topic. So gone are the days of fearing getting gray hair. Now, women everywhere, and men as well, are embracing it. Master colorist, entrepreneur, and boss babe Brenda Olivares specializes in the technique and now focuses on educating other stylists on the trend. Her work speaks for herself, and she is joined by one of her clients, Ashley Callahan. Your work speaks for itself. Welcome to the show, and Ashley, it's great to meet you. You have beautiful gray hair. Let's break this all down, because for the longest time there was a stigma surrounding gray hair. People didn't want to go gray. They felt like it made them look old.
Right.
And now things are a lot different. And what's great about this trend, it requires way less maintenance.
Yes.
Way less. Way less. You're seeing where, some of my clients that were having to go into the salon every 3 to 4 weeks, I now maybe will see them 12 to 14 weeks, because basically they're just coming in for toning, refresh, maybe a deep conditioning treatment. Super easy.
Oh, and it's saving them money, right?
Saving
It's
them money.
time.
Yes.
And this, why do you think we got lax on it? Because before it was like not one single gray hair can show. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, heaven forbid one gray hair is showing.
Right.
And now it's like, what, we're all aging. We're all aging.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are we going to do it gracefully? Are we going to embrace it? What do you think is responsible for the switch?
So I think what really started it was COVID. COVID, as you know, salons were shut down for many weeks. I mean, I couldn't work. Still had to pay rent, but couldn't work. And so many people were either going to box dye, getting something delivered, or they were just letting it grow out. And as they started letting it grow out, they were like, this is not so bad.
Right.
Then you also saw the younger generation were doing like balayage with the gray as well. So you kind of had the mix of both. And then it was like, boom, everybody just wanted to start doing it.
Yeah.
I've had friends stop coloring their hair after years or even a decade of doing it, and they've said it's the most freeing thing when you don't have to run to the salon every 2 weeks. Ashley, you're one of Brenda's clients.
Yes.
You have beautiful, beautiful hair. Is this a newer look for you? Tell us your story and how you arrived at this proud gray status.
So I was the same way. One gray hair, I have to dye it. And I've been gray since about 20.
Wow.
So it was a lot of upkeep, and it's right here. And so during COVID, it started growing out, and I was like, well, maybe. And then I was like, no, I don't want to look old. So then I did the box. I did the box coloring, and I was like, okay, something's got to give, because it's every 3 weeks I'm having to color my hair, and it's exhausting. And so I reached out to some friends, and I said, hey, I need someone to do this. And one of the girls that was doing my hair, she goes, I don't do that. You have to find someone that really knows what they're doing. And so she posted it on Facebook, and Brenda's name came up several times. And so I reached out to her, and it's been a process, because my hair was extremely dark with box colorings from COVID. So it was extremely dark, but now it's, it's drastic.
It looks perfect.
Here's the before.
Yes. Oh.
Your hair? Uh-oh. But back then, I mean, this was the darker color you were accustomed to,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, today, first of all, you don't look old. You look like a celebrity.
You look
I feel like this coloring.
stunning.
We walked in and someone thought that she was Dominique.
That's a huge
Dominique
compliment.
Fox.
That is, I would take that compliment any day.
I'm her hairdresser.
Oh, her.
You are, and this is a big decision. So for her to trust you with this, I mean, you have over 30 years experience. You are a master colorist in the Houston and Seabrook area, and here are some of the results that you're seeing with your clients.
Yes.
I mean, from the befores look sad. Okay, they look at the hair, and then like just not as sleek and as cool. And let me tell you, as someone who has too since my 20s gotten gray hair, this is such a relief that this is going on.
And it's
I can't even
beautiful.
tell you, it is so good.
So Brenda, break down the process for us then. Gray blending. You mentioned that balayage was very common, sort of that gradient look that people
Yes.
were doing. Gray blending. What is this process we're seeing on the screen?
So the process is kind of depending on what they're coming in with. So if they have box color, obviously I have to go in, remove the box color first, and then start the process of highlighting and lowlighting.
Okay.
But this is, this process can take, more than one session. So most of the time you can get it done in one session, but it's about an 8 to 10 hour day.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a long.
Hey,
long
but that's
day.
worth it.
It's
seeing,
worth it.
Seeing Ashley's
Definitely.
results.
And to have a break in between, like 12, 14 weeks instead of every 3.
Yes.
That's great.
But then what about the maintenance then after that initial session?
So after that, it just kind of depends on the direction that you're going after that. So if you're wanting to add more of the salt to the pepper, or you're wanting to add more pepper, I mean, as you see, guys are doing it too.
Love it.
Go.
It is, I mean, it's a huge trend. But the one thing that stylists, that I teach in some of my classes is that understanding the process, that there's a science behind it. And that you have to actually, the hair has to get, when you're taking fine weaves, you can't just take a foil and slap on the lightener. I mean, you have to take paper thin, you have to be able to read through it, and then apply the lightener. At the same time, it has to get to an almost white stage. So if your stylist is just letting you go in 2 hours, chances are they're not letting it fully process. They're slapping on some toner, and then in 2 to 3 weeks, they're like, my hair's brassy, it's orange, it's yellow.
Okay.
So that's where the 10-hour day comes in, because you have to make sure it gets
Good things take
yes,
time.
Yes, they do.
Brenda Olivares, Ashley Callahan, thanks so much to you both. We still have a
Thank you
million
for
questions,
having
but we're out of time. By the way, Brenda is offering 15% off a great blending service. We have the info on our website, HoustonLife.tv. And when contacting Brenda, just mention Houston Life to get that 15% off.
Yeah.
Yes.
You both look great. I love it. I'm here for it.